Okay, let's get this set up here. Pull this over here. Pull this down here. Yeah. Looks like that's gone live. That's good. Let's see. Oh, instead of chatting. There we go. That's there. Good. Perfect. Let's get some music going. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Hey, we back. Positive Perk. How we doing? Come on, everybody. Get in here. Let's do some Fortniting. We're going to Fortnite it. We're going to talk about best ball a little bit, fantasy football. And we're going to look at the college football 26 trailer. That's right. Yo. What's up, Micah? How we doing, my man? We just a few minutes late, but we're here. My goal was to be on at 2 o'clock, but had to take the dog out, you know. Stuff going on, so it is what it is. But we're here now. That's all that matters. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday. Oh yeah, I still love that snake mouth, dude. That thing's amazing. So, welcome to Thursday, everybody. It's kind of weird to say that. I mean, my days are kind of off. Like I'm already starting to forget what day it is. But this is what happens when you're a teacher and you have summertime, you know. It is what it is. So hopefully everybody's having a good day today. We'll wait a few minutes for people to get in here and do their thing. I'm a little nervous right now, though, because I'm not seeing TikTok. Like, it says welcome to TikTok Live, but I'm not seeing any action, which is not normal. Hold on a second. Let me. Yeah, see, it's working. Everything's working fine. Normally, we have people already popping in here on TikTok, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on here with this. I mean, I can't imagine I'd have to start the stream completely over again. Oh, here they come. Just as I start to say it, here comes people. So, I was wrong. I was wrong, peeps. I was wrong. Good. Because I was starting to wonder, you know, because TikTok is pretty responsive. I mean, it gets going pretty quick. CJ, Grace, what is going on, everybody? Everybody having a good Thursday? We got one person over on Twitch. Mike's hanging out on Twitch with us today. I think YouTube is working properly. Let me double check it. I haven't checked to see if it's showing up right. It is. We are live on YouTube as well. So that's good. So we're on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So CJ says, I don't think you'll remember me. Yeah, actually I do. I remember the photo beside your name. I remember your name as well. Now, details, as far as details go, I can't help you with that one. But I do remember the name and the photo. So it has been a little while. But we're here. We're back. We're doing it big. We just kind of kicked things back off again yesterday because my summer just started. But y'all, I promise you, I've had time to think about this and really kind of get a game plan and what I'm thinking about doing. And we're going to be streaming more regularly. That's a fact. We just have to. Because, you know, we need to build our community, keep things moving in a positive direction. So that is the goal. Again, today, we're going to mix it up today. We're going to play some Fortnite today. We're also going to watch the College Football 26 trailer today because that game comes out in July, I believe. I think it's was it July? Let me look the date up real quick. College Football 26 release date. Hold on. Already there it goes. Release date. Yeah, July 10th. So, but they dropped the trailer today, I think it was, or maybe it was late last night. What's going on with that? What's going on? Thank you, Grace. We're going to do it. I'm telling you, we're going to keep positivity flowing around here. So watch the college football trailer today. Again, I'm going to wait just a few minutes before we do that because a lot of the people that really are into the college football stuff are on TikTok. So we'll see how many people pop in for that. If you're on TikTok and you want to see more people flood in and say weird things in the comment, just like the stream. That's all you got to do. You don't have to gift anything. Do all the free stuff. The free stuff is what really gets things moving on TikTok. Now, TikTok likes the gifts and all that too, but that is not, I've looked this stuff up. You don't have to gift anything to get the algorithm to kick in. So do all the free stuff and it'll just kick right off. Somebody says, you're back. Tristan, I am back. Yes, I am. So I'll give everybody the short version of what I said yesterday, and I'll probably mention it a few more times a day just so people can understand and know what's been going on with me. I'm a teacher full-time. My summer has begun, and had to get a lot of the stuff, sorted out with the school and all that stuff. Been dealing with blood pressure stuff, trying to find the right doctor for that. All the things. So, yep. What's up, Caleb? Hey, my young son's in here. He's at work. He must be on lunch break. Anyway, so that's where I've been. I've been doing that kind of stuff. Now, y'all, this morning, I went and started the project that I've been putting off for probably, at least 2 or 3 months. I started cleaning my garage. And I'm just going to tell you, it's going to take a while. I started with the most obvious stuff, right? I was out there maybe 2 hours, and it looks like I barely touched anything. So, yeah, we got to get that stuff out. Yeah, I'm trying to get my youngest son to take one of the. There's a sewing table out there that my wife doesn't want anymore, because my wife likes to sew and quilt and do that type of stuff. So she doesn't want the sewing machine. So we're going to see if they want it. They'll let us know and hopefully get rid of that. But there's other things that are going to get bye-bye too. I think we're going to come up with the philosophy now of going through maybe one room every month. And if we ain't touched it, if it hasn't moved, it's leaving the building. That's kind of where we're headed on that. So anyway, it's a fake account. You know what? I would have never thought to use that as a screen name, fake account, but here we go. Also today I'm wearing my throwback. I'll just tell y'all, I'm a Panther fan. I'm a big Carolina Panther fan. Can y'all see the Panthers right there on my arm? Yep. Reaper guy, what's going on, dude? First time chatter. This is my throwback Brad Hoover jersey. Brad Hoover went to my high school.
Positive perk.
What? Thank you, Reaper guy, for the follow. So Brad Hoover was the fullback for the Carolina Panthers back in the 90s, I think it was. Anyway, look it up. And he was named to the Carolina Panthers Hall of Fame at that position because he was that good. I mean, the dude was legit. And so I've got this on. So I was like, well, let's wear that today, since we're talking about some football stuff and, So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Okay. That's where we're headed today. But first, let me switch my screen so everybody can see the trailer. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer for College Football 26. All right. See you, Caleb. Have fun at work, man. So let me switch to this where y'all can see the screen. And we'll just go ahead and kick this thing off. Let me adjust my volume. My volume is all the way up. That may not be a good idea. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. It might get really loud on your end if I don't adjust this. All right. I have not watched this yet. I wanted to watch it with you guys live, so I do not know what I'm about to see. All right? So you're going to get my first reaction right here.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill.
Oh, Tar Heels.
It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore.
That's right, baby.
It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse. Built on pride.
Oof. Ah, yeah. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. What y'all think about that? That was pretty good. Off to Never Neverland. Got a little Metallica coming at you. Wow. That was cool. So, yeah, is anybody get excited about college football 26? Just curious. I'll be curious to see, I mean, it's not going to be a lot different than 25 because they just put the 25 out last year. So this will, build right into this new college football season. And I have to do a little bit of studying up myself on that just to see kind of what we got going with that and who I want to use and all that. I've also decided that when I play this game on stream, because I'm going to, I am also going to do some of the other things instead of just Dynasty, because before I was doing just Dynasty, but I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do Road to Glory and do other things like that. And I've also, from what I understand, they're going to be including some high school teams in the game, I think. So I'll investigate that more, and we'll talk about that more later. So, all right. There you go. College Football 26, July 10th. That is the release date. Let's jump into some Fortnite. How's that sound, boys and girls? A little Fortnite. Now, today I'm going to play solo again. Again, I'm getting used to my keys again and just playing the game in general. Next week, I will throw in one day. I'm not sure what day it'll be. I got to decide that as well. But I'll throw in a day where I'll let people play with me, but that'll be next week. Okay. Now, there's one exception to this entire rule to my stream. If my grandson ever pops on and wants to play with me, that's different. Okay. But as far as playing with my followers, then that'll be on a designated day. I just got to figure out what day I want to do it. So, back to some Galactic Battle Star Wars Fortnite. We got a Death Star sabotage coming, whatever that means. Okay. Actually, I think what I want to do today is start off with a little OG Zero build. Let's do that. Going solo. That'll get us at least warmed up, kind of get us going in the right direction. So, yeah, man. I can't believe I can't remember the last time I wore this jersey. It's been a while. I had it hanging in my closet. It just hangs there, you know. I never wear it, but I'm wearing it today. So OG Fortnite, y'all ain't gonna lie. Cleaning this garage up is gonna be an ordeal. It's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be a one-day event. I told my wife, I said, I think it's gonna take me at least a week, like over time, to really do it the way I want to do it. Get it really cleaned up and looking good. Get it back to where everything's manageable. You know? So. Oh, game found, y'all. They found me a game. That looks different. That wasn't doing that yesterday. But here we are. It's a new day, right? You never know what Epic's going to do. Epic's always throwing little Easter eggs at us. Now, see, today the keys feel weird. Like yesterday, they felt pretty decent, but now, like today, I'm gonna have to get used to this. Surely, am I that off on my aim? I've hit that guy I don't know how many times. Okay, that's better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mikan has redeemed on Twitch. Tell us a story. So if you're ever on Twitch, you can request certain things by redeeming your Twitch coins. That's what I call them. I don't know what they call them on Twitch, but I call them Twitch coins. So feel free to do that if you want. And now I will think of a story to tell. So Mike can give me a second and I'll think of something to tell you and we'll tell a story. I don't know where I want to go though. Where do I want to go? Let's go over here in all these trees. Welling Woods. Trying to remember if Welling Woods was one of my favorite drop spots back in the day when Fortnite first came out. I don't think it was. I think I dropped more. Where was my favorite drop spot? Now that I think about it, Retail Row maybe. I think I dropped at Retail quite a bit. What's up, Mr. Greg? How we doing, Greg? One of our moderators is here, y'all. Oh, yeah, man, I just forgot. I was supposed to add somebody as a moderator. That's what I was forgetting to do earlier. I knew I was forgetting to do something earlier. I just can't remember what it was. Where's this guy at? Come here, brother. Where'd he go? He gone. So I just like the fact you have to earn the you can't eat that. Oh, that's sad. I was trying to eat it. I like the fact that you have to earn the ammunition here. I've always liked that. But I know they're just trying to get a different feel for Galactic Battle. I get it. It's okay. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let me think. Oh, I know what kind of story I could tell y'all. Since today's kind of like a football theme, because we watched the trailer for College Football 26. I'm going to talk a little bit about fantasy football towards the end of the stream today. Since we're doing all that, I'll tell you a story about... Wait, I didn't want that. I've already got the green shoddy. I don't really need that. I'll tell you a story about one of the Panther games that I went to back in the day. It was back when the Panthers didn't have a great running backs. Like the running backs they were okay, but they weren't like phenomenal. And I used to go to at least one Panther game live every single year. So I went to a Monday night football game for the Panthers, and they were desperate for a running back. Now, keep in mind, Brad Hoover, he was a running back, like legit running back in high school and in college. He was not a fullback. He switched to fullback when he went to the NFL. But the guy could just run over people. I mean, just barrel them over like they were nothing. So they gave Brad a shot that night. They was like, "Hey man, just get out there and do you know." Well, he went out there and did more than just did him. He absolutely crushed it that night. Had over 100-some yards rushing. I can't remember the exact numbers now. But it was one of the best Panther games I'd ever been to. Because, I mean, this is a guy that went to my high school. And we know the family and, they're part of the community and all that stuff. So it was just really cool to watch somebody from my neck of the woods out there playing Monday Night Football on television and doing really well. But he had a great career. He really did. I can't remember how many seasons he played, but man, I was very sad when he retired. So there's your story, Mike. Inky, what's up, Inky? Oh, dude, no. Hey, what's this guy trying to do to me? I don't have a distance weapon. That's the problem. I need to find a distance weapon, y'all. Get out of here, bro. Does he have a distance weapon? Not really. I'm going to take that, though, and pretend like it's a distance weapon. Just so I'll have something. Okay. Anyway. I don't remember what I was about to say. All the joys of being 54 years old. Sometimes you just literally can't remember what you were about to say. What is this guy doing up here? Did he really not see me just standing there nailing him? What's up, Atlanta Pride? Is he up here still? What is this guy doing? What is it? What? That had to have been a bot. Somebody please tell me that was a bot. That was ridiculous. If that wasn't a bot, then something's wrong. Because that dude was acting like a bot. I need shields. I need shields. Do they not put as many shields in this game now? What the heck's going on here? Oh, yes. Okay, that's what I need right there. Give me that. Chug it. Chug it, baby. Chug it. Let's walk around and collect stuff while we're doing it. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay. Good. Oh, let's go. Now I have a distance weapon. Get rid of this trash. Get rid of that trash right now. We're ready now. We are ready to rock and roll, boys. Whee! Oh, man, my voice is cracked again. Jay says, Perk, you watched the college football trailer? Yes, we did that at the very beginning of the stream. I waited about, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then I played it for everybody. So, yeah, we watched it. It's amazing. Looks cool, all the stuff. So, what about you, Jay? Did you watch it yet? And this year, Jay, we need to figure out some time for me and you to play together, dude. Like college football or something. I don't know. We need to figure something out, though. Because we've never done that. And I would love to team up with you at some point and do that. Boom, 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 boom. We got people coming in here now, y'all. TikTok is kicking. Once it got going, I was a little concerned earlier. His TikTok wasn't moving at all, and then all of a sudden it just came to life. It's like, hallelujah. Yeah, man, we'll figure it out, dude. We will figure it out. Let's go over here to Tomato Head. I mean, Tomato Town. Whoop whoop is right. Inky, what you doing, man? What you getting into this summer? I know you're doing something. Y'all, Inky ain't one to sit around. I can tell y'all that right now. This guy's always up to something. I promise you, if you ever went to Inky's house, you would not be bored. You guys are always doing something. Level up. Let's go. Dude, I remember it, man. I remember when this map looked, I mean, it looked actually, oh, it looked just like this, you know, when the game first came out. But I remember thinking, when it first came out like this, I remember thinking how complicated it felt in my brain. But then the more I played it, I was like, wait, this isn't that complicated. I was making it into something that it wasn't. But I was also trying to teach myself how to play on a keyboard and mouse, which I had never done before. So that was a big jump for me, going from controller to keyboard and mouse. Can we go out this door? Oh, yeah. Where are the people at? Come on, people. I don't want to go that way. I'll end up sliding all the way down the hill. Let's go over here to Dusty Depot. Maybe there's some people over here. Can we slide down this one? Crap, no. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We tested it. Didn't work. I didn't want that. I should have waited. I wanted that. What? Oh, I don't have enough metal for that. Oh, well, pooey. Who cares? I could get metal, I guess, if I really want it. There, let's do it. All right, I got metal now. Uh-oh. Just drove 6 hours. Dude, that does not sound like fun. Thank you. Driving didn't used to bother me. It doesn't really bother me now, but I don't get as excited about driving as I used to. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what the deal is, but I just don't get super jacked up about driving. I mean, even sometimes I'll be thinking about, I need to go to the store and pick up a couple things, and I'm like, nah. I'll just stay at the house. I don't want to go to the store. Where are the people at? I mean, come on, man. There's got to be more people than this in this game. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, you know, when you've worked all day, I'm pretty much one that if I don't stop at the store on my way home, I'm not going back out. once I get home. That's just kind of what I do. Unless, you know, I'm going somewhere or going out to eat or something like that. But during the week, normally once I get to the house, I'm here to stay. Okay. Still don't see any people. Well, where are all the people? There's only 11 people left in this game besides myself. Any plans this summer? Yes. Stream. Stream and clean up my garage. Do a little bit of stuff for school. I do have a couple meetings I have to go to for school. Stuff like that. But nothing major. I am going on one vacation in July to Arkansas. Visit friends that live in Arkansas. But that's about it. So y'all will see me streaming. Now, yesterday I mentioned the fact that I'm going to... Oh, dude. Be around out of my line of sight. He's hiding now. He knows I'm up here. I mentioned the fact that when I stream, I'm going to split the time up, which I am going to do. Today, I decided just to start at 2, and I'm going to go to about 5. Yesterday, I broke it up into 2 different... Oh, man, my aim is so bad. I broke it up into 2 separate streams. Where'd this guy go? Dude, where'd he go? He must be underneath where I can't see him. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. We're going to go to about 5 o'clock today. I don't know what that guy's doing, but I'm going to go over here. See if I can get a better... Get out of here, Tommy Tomatoes. Tommy Tomatoes. I don't know what Tommy was doing, y'all. But he ain't doing it now. Should I take that crown? Can't hold more of this item. Okay, perfect. I'm going to keep this. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. All right. Ding dong dong ding dong. I made it to a new part of the map. Yay. See, y'all can tell I hadn't played OG Fortnite since they put it on here, because I haven't been on any of the map areas. It's giving me credit for all that stuff. You see, look at my map. Look at this. You can see all the areas I've got to go to that I haven't been to yet. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. All right, we're down to top 5. We'll take it. So people were asking me yesterday what I think about the new season, Galactic Battle Star Wars. And again, I really think that it would be hard to play this game every single day. If I had to play just the Galactic Battle part every single day, I think I would get bored with it. And that's coming from somebody that has ADD. So Yeah. It's a good season overall, but just playing that only, nah. Kaylee says, do you work in the summer? Yes, I do this. This is my work. I mean, you know, I don't get paid to do this. I do this because I want to do it, because it's fun, enjoyable. And I don't have to leave the house. I can do it here at home. But as far as working a job in the summer, no. I save my money up over the school year so I don't have to work in the summer. Because I like time off, and I like to take my time and do chill things. Even though I still got up this morning at 6 o'clock because of my dog. And of course, once I'm up, and I'm usually not going back to sleep. So you have that. Okay, I can't believe that tree didn't come down. Really? Well, I know where the last guy's at. Come on over here, Billy. Billy Bob. I'm waiting on you. Chris said, do you play with followers? Hey! And we got us a victory royale. Let's go. First game of the day of the stream. Hey, we'll take it, boys. Come on, everybody. OG Fortnite. All right, enough of that. Back to the lobby. To answer Chris's question, I do that. What I'm going to start doing is, starting next week, I'm going to pick a day. And that'll be the day I dedicate to doing that. It won't be every day. I don't want the battle pass. Okay? Settle down, bro. All right, y'all. Let me just go ahead and say this. I've never gotten, and y'all may not believe me when I say this, but this is true. I've never gotten 2 victory royales in a row on any platform. Doesn't matter if it's OG Fortnite or if it's a regular Fortnite. I've never had 2 in a row because I'm not a pro player, all right? I'm just a 54-year-old high school teacher sitting in his home office playing this game, okay? Let's see if I can do it. Let's see how close I can get to getting 2 victory royales in a row. If I had to bet on it, I wouldn't bet on it. Okay, I'm just telling you. I wouldn't bet. But it will be very exciting if it happens. And that way I can say I actually did it for the first time. What's up, Stark? A1 Legit's here. Well, somebody go over to YouTube and just see. I know YouTube's working, okay? But if somebody would go to YouTube and just send me a comment from YouTube and let me see if it comes through. Because I don't think my YouTube comments are coming through. But we're about to find out, hopefully. Again, today we're streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. I have a crown. Look how bright my head is. Look at that, y'all. Does that mean I have more knowledge too? I'm smarter now because I have a crown? No? Okay, that's what I thought. It says you're not live on YouTube. Oh, no. Because I checked it earlier and it said I was live on YouTube. Callie, are you on the right account? Because there are 2 different Positive Perk accounts on YouTube. Why am I hearing Star Wars music in the faint distance? It's really weird. Okay. Where have I not been on this map yet? Junk Junction. Let's go over to Junk Junction. See, I've been all here and over here. But I haven't been to Junk Junction yet. Let's do it. Let's do her. Boom, 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 boom. If you're on TikTok, feel free to share, like the live. That gets the algorithm going for us. If you've already shared and liked the live, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. I got a long flight coming over here. I haven't been over to Junk Junction in quite a while. Okay, I'm gonna go up here to this dog looking thing. Oh, llama. That's a llama. Sorry. Not a dog. What am I talking about? See, I'm telling y'all. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Ah, here we go. Give me this. Give me this. Let's drink this. Pop it. Okay. Anything else in here? That's it? Well, that's trash. Bye. Eat dirt, bro. Interesting. Wait, I heard a chest. Where's this chest at? It must be up above. Oh, hole in the floor. Great. Gotta love when you get to the hole in the floor and you just drop through it. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what's that? Come back. Hold on. No. I want to see. It's 250 metal. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm getting metal, boys. Come on, man. There's got to be a faster way to get 250 metal than this. I want that legendary, though. Callie, I cannot see your YouTube comment, so that answered my question. So I need to fix that. Thank you, Callie. Appreciate it. So I don't know why it's doing that, but we will fix it. I guarantee you that. Am I at 250 yet? Nope. A fence gives me more than those things do? Well, let's go to the fence then. It's not bad for a fence. Okay. Are we there yet? Nope. Oh, we got it now. Okay, we got it now. All right, I want it. Come to Papa. Hold on. I want the one with the, that takes metal. I'm waiting on it. That one. Give me that. Get out of my way, boys. Here, get this trash out of here. Okay, now I won't get confused. Because I will get confused if I leave that there. It's inevitable. You know how I know? Because it's happened to me quite a bit. I want to get as much stuff as I can while I'm over here. I love opening these ammo boxes. I don't know why. There's this like simple satisfaction to the whole thing. I know it sounds weird, but okay. Another ammo box. I'm looking for a big pot. That's what I really want to find. Bam. Gotta sneak out of here, boys. Okay. I think I've done everything I want to do over here. Let's head out of here and go this way. Bum 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 bum. What's up, Addison? Addison's liking the live. Thank you, Addison. Addison, I totally and completely forgot to add you as a moderator. I had every intention of doing it when I ended the stream yesterday, and I forgot to do it. And then I even reminded myself to do it before I started this stream and still forgot. What does that tell you? I need to start making more notes. That's what it tells me. Well, I hear a chest. I don't see a chest. Found you. All right, let's go this way. There's people. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he's got a high-powered rifle. Let's go see who it is. I don't have a high-powered rifle. I'm trying to scope out the situation there to see if this guy is close by or not. Oh, there he is. I see him. Now, he has a high-powered weapon, so that was probably a bad idea on my part. We'll see if he comes my way or not. Yep, he's trying. See? Told you. See? He knows what he has. Okay, let's just go up here. Let's make him earn it. Dude, he is trying to knock my brains out. I don't want to get my brains knocked out. Okay. Can I slide down this? All right, that's good. Woo! Avoided elimination. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to stay alive, you know. After I shot at him a couple times, I thought, wait, why am I doing this? He's the one that has the rifle. I don't have that. Got his attention, though. I need a big pot. Is there any big pots over here? Oh, no, he's back. We're dead. Let's jump around, make him earn it. Wee, wee, wee. Hey, now jump this way. You can't do it the same way twice. You do it the same way twice, and he'll know your pattern and then all that, and then you'll be dead. Okay, get out of here. Now, he thinks I'm going to just go away. I'm going to loop back around on him if I can. I want to get behind him. Where's he at? He's coming behind me. I'm trying to throw him off the trail. I think it worked. That might have worked. I don't know. I think he's thinking I'm going to go ahead and go the other way, you know. So I'm trying to think what he thinks I would be actually doing versus what I actually did. Okay. Are there any other victims? I mean, players. We got 2 elims. We're trying to get to another VR. Okay, we are now in the top 10. That's good. We just got to play smart here. We're trying to get 2 victory royales back to back, which I've never had. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we'll all witness history today. All right, let's see if I can see anybody coming. I don't see anybody coming that way. I don't see anybody over here. I don't see anybody over there. Well, there's 9 other people somewhere. I don't know where. I'll just chill out here for a second. Mark the center of the map. Okay. And you know, I don't have a pump shot. Let's get a pump shot while we're in here. Just thought about that. Wait, why is that door open? I want the door shut, man. People know I'm in here. Heck. And I don't have any shields either. You think there's some shields in this thing right here? What's this thing? There's a rifle. Nope. No shields. Where are all the people at? Welcome back, Mikan. Mike, and we're trying to get 2 VRs back to back. I've never done it before, but we're trying to make it happen right now. I don't see anybody, man. Like, I don't see a soul over here. And I don't want to go too far. And I don't want to crouch in a bush either. I just want to look around to see if anybody actually comes my way or not. Bing bong, bing bong, boom. Bing bong, bong, boom. Bing bong, bong, boom. Okay, y'all. I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, we got to go this way now anyway. Maybe what I have to do is go up here and hit this rift. If I hit the rift, though, that'll kind of give away my position, won't it? Maybe I shouldn't hit the rift. Yeah, let's not do the rift now that I think about it. Because that's literally like a beacon and you're saying to everybody, hey, I'm over here, guys. I'd rather not do that at this point in the game. Unless you're trying to get away from somebody. Now, if you're trying to get away from somebody, do it, right? Addison says, what time is the next live? This is the live for today. So we're going till 5 o'clock today. The one for tomorrow, I'm not sure what time I'll be going live tomorrow. We're just doing one today. I tried, I did the split time thing yesterday, which was good. I like that. And I said, okay, well, today let's try just 2 to 5 and see how that feels. I'm trying to find the right balance for me. This is the only day I'll do the actual testing out of times. I mean, the past 2 days will be the only time I do that. I will make a decision and we'll get a time and stick with it. Okay, top 5. Even though I have not seen a single person. I don't know how that's possible, but here we are. I mean, everybody must be over here on the other side of the map because I haven't seen them. Oh, well, big pot. That's what I needed. Nice. Okay, now let's... I just gotta be alert and pay attention here. That's the main thing. Here, let's close the door. Dare somebody come in here. Come on in here, boy. Come on in here, big boys. I'm not gonna stay in here, but I just want to get a drink of tea. There's another one gone. Okay. Getting closer. We're getting closer. Can we do it? Will we be successful at getting 2 VRs back to back for the first time on the Positive Perk live stream? We're about to find out. Oh, no, that doesn't open. I was trying to get it open, and it wouldn't do it. Might need that. You never know when you're going to need a distance weapon to pop somebody in the head. Okay, people, where you at? I might just go up here to the top of this building and just get on top and just look around. Top 3. I mean, might as well. Nobody seems to be appearing, so let's see if I can find them just by looking. Nobody's even been up here. That chest is still free. What? Here, we'll grab this. Oh, that's a big pot. Give me that. Give me. Okay, I want the big pot. I didn't see that earlier. Okay, now. Back on top. Where are these 2 people at? Are people hiding or something? Do people really hide in this game? But would you hide in this game? Why would you hide in this game? Oh no. Yep. I might as well be dead. Oh wow. I'm gonna need every bit of that. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting 2 VRs back to back, y'all. I don't think it's going to happen. But we're going to keep trying. I'm not giving up. Oh, you got me. All right. Pretty good player. Got third. We'll take third. Let's see if he wins. Let's see if he's legit. Oh, here we go. This guy doesn't mess around, does he? Blammo. All right, well, I feel better now. At least the person that took me out actually won the game. You go, dude. You go. All right. Back to the lobby. A Wookiee fest. Oh, Wookiee fist. I thought it said fest. Wookiee fist. Claim all. Let me put y'all back on chatting for a second. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Oh, man. It stupid game froze up again. It's the only thing I don't like about the way they set this up. Hold on, y'all. My game froze. Well, I froze it by the action I was trying to do. It'll come back. It's going to take a minute. Okay. At least I thought it would. Come on. I guess that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. What the actual heck? And it really froze that time. Yesterday I was able to get it back. Well, y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do here. It resolved itself yesterday, but today it's not resolving. Oh, there it goes. It resolved. Okay. Whew. Just took a hot minute. All right, let me check my messages from my phone. Make sure nobody's tried to contact me. No, I'm good. Okay. Only some random dude trying to buy my house. I don't know why some random guy would want to buy my house, but okay. All right, let's play another one. Back to gameplay. What's up, honey buns? You know, you can't go wrong with a good honey bun. But I will say some honey buns are better than others. Beard Envy's here. That is one thing I've never been able to do is grow out a beard. I mean, I kind of grew out a beard when I was in my 30s, but I've never had a true, legit, full beard because my face didn't want to cooperate. Nolan Void is here. What's up, Nolan Void? Hey, they found us a game. Bow, bow. So the last hour of the stream today, well, actually, it's probably about more like the last 45 minutes. I don't think it'll take an hour, but it's around 4:15, 4:20. I'm going to talk about best ball a little bit. That's fantasy football. Again, the reason why I'm wearing my throwback Hoover jersey today. I think we should watch the College Football 26 trailer again, though, because it just got released today. So we'll watch it again as well right before we talk about best ball. Best ball is the fantasy football I like to play for the NFL season. So we'll check that out a little bit. All right. Let me get the old fingers going again here. Yeah, when I say old fingers, I mean old fingers. Chad, what do y'all think? Do y'all think 54 years old is old? I'm just curious. What do y'all think is old? In your mind, what is old? Let's go to Snobby Shores. Infant Filet. Now, that is an interesting name. The Vault Brella. Megan says, nah, old's like living at a senior living place. That's what I think too. I actually liked hanging out with old people when I was young. My grandparents, not just my grandparents, but their neighbors, they were older. And I would go just sit and talk to them. I mean, you can learn all kinds of things talking to people that have been around for a while. And they'll tell you, too. They're not afraid. They don't care. They've already done everything, you know. Good and bad. Marathon Walker just got walked. Oh, it's up here. It's on top of the house. No, it's not. It's over here. I thought it was on the top of the house. It's in this little attic space. Drink a big pot. Now, if I'm going to carry this around, I don't need this. So let's just switch those right now. That was weird. Is that like... That's not me lagging, is it? Because that guy was lagging. That wouldn't be me, right? That would be the person... If the person's lagging, it's their system that's lagging. Is that true? Uh-oh. I don't know. Let's go over here. Flickers. Wait, what just happened? What was that? Game's acting a little weird. Okay, where's this, must be up here. Or is it behind here? No, it's up here. Uh-huh. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and drink that right now. Okay, we're going to pick this up, and then we're going to get rid of this thing. But I want this, I want it like that. There we go. If I don't put them in the right order, I'll get confused. And that will be bad. And then I'll die. And we don't want death, do we? We're trying to win a game here. Trying to win a game. Finagles. What's going on, Finagles? I hear you. I'm coming, boys. Just hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we can crap, no, missed him. Missed him again. Okay, well, I tried. I gave my best shot. Was trying to time it just right. Didn't work out. Let's get on top of this building. Maybe we can actually see what's going on over here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. All right, we're ammoed up now. Anything over here? Not really. Not really. Beat-a-da-bom, bo-de-do. Nobody's hit this house yet. Okay. We'll keep going this direction so we can stay in the safe zone. Scoping them out, boys. We're looking for them. Where are they at? Ah. We discovered a new location that I've been to 1,000 times. Back in the day. Had to avoid the wall there. Anyone here? Anyone here? Nope. I don't see anyone. Uh-oh. I want to jump down that way. That could end up really bad. The coal train. What's going on, Cole? What you doing, man? I'm just running through water. Going towards the tree. Uh-oh. Hear that? Does that mean instant death for somebody? Maybe. Can't believe how bad my aim is. Come on, where'd he go? Here he is. My aim's bad. Is my aim really that bad today? Oh, dude, he hit the rift. Yeah, my aim is that bad today. Terrible. I'm dead. Yep, I knew it. Man, I don't know what I was looking at. That was horrible. Old Pickle Rick got me. Pickle Rick. Oh, they're getting me in the game. That's good. Where'd my cursor go? Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for the... I always forget when it switches like that, the cursor drops out. Yeah, here's some music for you. Oh. Where have I not been yet? Let's go to Anarchy Acres. I haven't been there yet. Got somebody behind me. Let's see what we can do here. Dude, just like, I'm just having all these, like, I just had a big memory rush. Again, now that I think about it, I'll take it back what I said earlier. I think this was my most frequented drop spot in OG Fortnite. Because as I was flying in, I had all these thoughts running through my head like, oh yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah, I love this place. Oh yeah, you know. Isn't that crazy how your brain works? Wild. Get in your bed, Bosco. I already took my dog out. He's trying to play me. I took him out right before I started streaming, so I know he's fine. Okay, lay down. I'll try that one. I'm not wild about this one, but it's better than a gray. Yeah, let's pick that up too while we're at it. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get my ammo. I think one person did land over here with me, right? Yeah, I'd say they did. Anybody want to be a bush? We could run around like a bush, right? Do it. Let's do it. It'll be inconspicuous. Think anybody will notice that we're just sitting here in a bush or pretending like we're a bush? Da, 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 da. All the days of being a bush and sitting in bushes and sitting in trees. Those days are behind me. Eat dirt, bro. Where's he at? Where is he? Burger guy, get out of here. I knew he was close by. I just couldn't figure out which side of my body he was on. Ah! He headshot me before I could headshot him. Dang. Hate when that happens. That's all right, though. We doing it big. If you just joined the stream, come on in, everybody. I'm Positive Perk. First game out today. We got us a VR, Victory Royale. First game out. We're playing OG Fortnite. Currently waiting for a new match. And this guy just blew my brains out. Old Ray ND. I remember a guy named Ray I met one time in Las Vegas. Guy was so full of crap. I mean, he told some big stories that I knew were all bull. Yeah, but he was fun to talk to. Old Ray. Old Ray talked like this. See, my name's Ray. This is exactly how the guy talked, just like this. Ray. His mouth went to one side, and he'd tell big stories about when he went to the bar. Yeah, see, I went to this bar, and I was sitting there at the bar, and, you know, I was like a Navy SEAL. And this guy decided he didn't like me anymore, and he just shot me right in the leg in the bar. People couldn't believe it. So I just sit there, and I stuck my finger, and I just stuck it right in the bullet hole wound. They took me to the hospital, and I survived. This is what this guy's actually telling me happened to him, right, in Las Vegas. Ray. I was like, dude, you are so full of crap. See, my name's Ray. All right, where we're going to go? I haven't been to Pleasant Park. Let's go to Pleasant Park. That'll open up the map for us. Get the gray off the map. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Well, of course. That's exactly what we're trying to say here. All right, we're jumping out. We'll be streaming today till 5 o'clock. Come on in, get your Favorite beverage, whatever that might be for you. Today I'm rocking the stevia sweet tea. Which house I want to enter? Let's go into this one. I don't want a fireplace, bro. I need a weapon. Okay, I'm about to die. Get me out of here, bro. This is not working out too well. Death is going to be right behind me. Where are all the weapons? I get a weapon, please. Yeah, that'll work. At this point, I don't care what it is. I just need something to rock somebody with. Oh, Lord. He's got a bigger weapon than I got. That sounds bad. Hold on a second, y'all. I think somebody's at my door. Hold on. False alarm. Where's this guy at? Down. Get down. My dog is acting weird. He does this from time to time. He's been fine all this time, and now all of a sudden he wants to be a weirdo. He's been fine all day. I knew that guy was on top of the house. I just need to start the game over anyway, because I got out of my rhythm. You know, you play a game, you get into a rhythm, right? And my dog threw my rhythm off. What's up, Waffles? Ooh, DoorDash. They trying to give me 20% off some barbecue, y'all. He dead. He didn't last long. Yeah, my dog likes to bark at phantom stuff like ghosts and stuff. At least, I mean, this is at least once a day. my dog would just jump up and just start barking for absolutely no reason. Nobody's at the door. Nobody's around. Nothing's happening. But usually I go check the door anyway, because when I'm streaming, I can't see who's at the door if somebody's at the door. So I have to go look. So yeah. Thanks, dog. By the way, my dog's name is Bosco. He's a Boston Terrier. All right, where have I not been yet? Oh, yeah, another one of my favorites, Haunted Hills, dude. Oh, I used to love going to Haunted Hills. Let's go back to Haunted Hills. I would say out of all the drops, places you can drop in, I would say Anarchy Acres, Haunted Hills, and probably Fatal Fields were my favorite. Those were my top 3. Where am I going? Okay, I was not paying attention, obviously. So I'm going to have to pivot now. I love when I do stupid stuff like this. Ah, dude. Did he really have 6 health left? 6. Man. What are the odds? 6 health. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Cray cray. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we definitely got to figure out why my YouTube comments aren't coming through Streamlabs. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. I got time. Ring a ring. Boom, 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 wow, 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 wow. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if there's any other 54-year-old teachers playing Fortnite right now. Kind of doubt it. I mean, there's probably somebody. Okay, where have I not been? Yeah, Haunted Hills is where I was trying to go earlier. Let's do over on that, because that was a fail. Because I wasn't paying attention. Imagine that. Imagine me not paying attention. My mama told me to pay attention when I was a little kid. And actually I did pay attention, but sometimes my ADD gets the best of me. Yeah, I used to come over here and I would land on top of this tower right here. Not all the time, but sometimes. I would land here and I would beat my way through the roof. Get this chest. Come out with a weapon, so I at least have something, all right? Actually, no, I would beat my way down to all the way down. That's what I did. Because it was easier just to do it that way and bust out of here than to do it any other way. Wait. Where is that? Where is it? I heard another. Oh, it's underneath. I know where it is. I always forgot about the underneath chest until I didn't forget. And now here we are. Alright, where's this guy at? Just eat scraps, boys. Eat scraps. Get rid of the green. Now we're ready. 2 limbs and 1 corner. Can't beat that. Nothing there. I already grabbed everything over here. Two chests. Nice. Grab that. All right, well, we went to Haunted Hills. That was fun. We came, we saw, now we're leaving. Oh, can I get that? Bring that back, please. Will you please bring that back? I would love to have that weapon. Yes, please. Now we can have some fun, boys. Completely missed. Try again. Does homeboy really think he's getting away? Should I let him live? Chat. Should I go after him or let him go? Tell me what to do here. Let him live or let him go? I mean, let him live or go after him? Nobody say anything in chat. I guess I'll have to make a decision on my own. I'm going to let him live. I'm going to let him live this time. This time. Not next time. This time. But I'm watching for him. Don't see him. Okay. Well, I think he went the other way, or he hid in the building or something. I don't know. We got to get on into the safe zone, though. Can't worry about him right now. Nice. He should have been my third elim. Oh no. That guy took my elim. You know what I do to people that take my elims? I wait and see if they run by. And then I jump out on them and make them wish they never did it. I don't know. We'll see. Hold on, chat. I just about sucked drink down my windpipe. That is not fun feeling. I just about did myself in, boys. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where you at, Biggin? Where you at, Biggin? I know you're in here. Where'd he go? Thought maybe he's hiding back there. Well, he got away. I guess that's another one that got away. Must be their lucky day today. Boys, y'all been living right. I've been living right. Somebody's right over here on top of this hill. Or somebody is up in that. No, they're right there. I see them. He's right there. Young Juju. Got Juju. Got Juju. All right. What else can we pick up while we're here? Should we go up in here? Just because? Just so we can say we did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a ticket. Uh-oh. All right, we're done with that. What is this? Oh, yeah, I remember that weapon. That's a fun one. Can rattle people's teeth with that weapon. Welcome to our gaming show. Oh, look. There's a friend right there. You see him? He's around that building. He ran in and closed the door. Wonder why he'd do that. Is he afraid? Is he scared? Is he afraid of the wrath? Maybe. Let's go say hello. Oh, man. He took me out. Guess he wasn't scared. A robot with a, is that a steering wheel on his back? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's a steering wheel. Nice. Never thought I'd see a robot with a steering wheel. All right. We got time for one more game of Fortnite. Heavy MD says you should play Clash Royale. I've never played that one. I'll have to look that up on YouTube and see what it looks like. Clash Royale. Is it fun? Bip, 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 bip. Bip, 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 bip. Shaky, shaky. What the heck is this? That looked weird. I don't know what that was. I might need to check my graphics. Let's go to Lonely Lodge. Hadn't been there in a while. Ah, it's one of those games. So Clash Royale use decks of certain cards to destroy your enemy's towers. I have played a few card games in my life. I actually used to play Pokemon with my kids. I used to take my kids to Pokemon tournaments. And I told my wife, I said, well, if I'm going to go, I'm going to play. I'm not going to sit there and be bored out of my mind the whole time. So I actually played Pokemon at tournaments with my kids. Back in the day. Man, I wish we still had those cards that we had back in the day now, because some of those cards are worth quite a bit of money. But we didn't keep any of them. That's the problem. Because we didn't know, you know? I mean, whoever would have guessed? I wouldn't have. I never would have thunk it. Oh, now am I going to die? This is going to be a short-lived game. Or am I going to take this guy out? Or is he going to take me out? We're about to find out. Oh! Oh, man. He had a better weapon. Oh, and he got taken out too. Wow. That's terrible. So, first time chatter, y'all, over on Twitch. Wending Wall with a bunch of other letters that I can't read. I can get cheap viewers. Did y'all know that? You can get cheap viewers on Twitch. Wow. All I got to do is go to Streamboo, whatever the heck that is. And I'll get all the cheap viewers I can possibly want. But here's the better question. Why would I want cheap viewers? I want people that want to be here. Like, I want people that are going to find me and hang out with me because they enjoy my stream, not because I bought viewers. See, this is the mistake they make when they drop these things into my chat because I'm a marketing teacher. Yeah, I think I'll keep my money. I think I'll keep my money. Don't buy viewers, y'all. It's a terrible idea. If you're going to buy viewers, you might as well just go ahead and just go buy your grandma a present or something. Give her the money. Let your grandma take that money to go play bingo. How's that? That's a better idea. She might actually win. She might turn, you know, $20 into 100 or something. I don't know. Yeah, my aim's off today. I can tell. I'm not aiming properly. Matt Weaver. What's going on, Matt? Ain't seen you in ages, man. All right. Retail Row, Moisty Mire, Fatal Fields, or Flush Factory? Let's go retail. Get that one cleared off the board. Depends on how long this game goes. Will depend on if this is the last game or not. I said the other game was going to be the last, but it didn't last that long, so we're going to play another one. We'll be streaming till 5 o'clock today. The last 45 minutes of the stream today, I'll be talking about fantasy football. I'm actually going to do a fantasy draft on stream today on a website called Underdog Fantasy. And I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. Should be fun. Okay, can I get up here? No, it's not gonna let me up there. I don't know. I'll try to get up there and get that. I saw a shotgun up there, but yeah, I can get up here. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wasn't jumping properly. Okay. God, I thought I was dead again. I was like, man, if I don't aim right on this one, I'm a goner. Now I gotta get more health and shields. Oh, here's some health. Oh, I was gone again. At least I'm aiming good now. Thank God. If I wouldn't have been around on top of that guy, though, I think he would have taken me out. Oh, no. I want to get inside. Come on. Get in there. There we go. There we go, boys. All right. Ooh, doggy. Look at this. Look at him. Wait, can you buy a big pot here? No. Moving on. Man, over half the field's already gone. Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was hoping to find was a big pot. Yeah. Okay. Something up here. Yeah. That's a ticket. Can't go out that door. Oh, I'm stuck either way I go. Okay. We're going to just have to beat our way out. Beat our way out. Okay. Thought there'd be more people over here, but I was wrong. And back in the day, Retail Row was a hot spot. You could come to Retail Row and get 5, 6, 7 elims. Not today. All right, where's the people at? Hadn't seen anybody, not even a bot. Chad, do y'all know, are they putting bots into OG Fortnite? I think they do. But I'm not 100% sure about that. There's somebody over here. Ah, dude. I tried to get him. Uh-oh. Yoda Jerky. What's up, Yoda Jerky? People come up with some really creative names in TikTok. Oh, let's go back to the lobby. What time is it? 4:05. You know, it might be time to switch up to a little best ball. Fantasy draft. I ain't got this jersey on for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So, let's do that. Let me close Fortnite out. Put y'all back on my chatting screen while I do this. So during the regular football season, NFL season, I like to play fantasy football. And sometimes I play with friends, sometimes I just play online. This year, I've decided that for this football season coming up, NFL, I'm going to play on a website called Underdog Fantasy. Show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Okay, so this is Underdog. So I'm going to talk about Underdog a little bit and kind of show you the ropes and how it works and all that. But this is a draft I'm doing for myself. And there's lots of people now that are doing best ball. I mean, I think it's one of the better ways to play fantasy football. So I figured I would, share it with you and show kind of the process and how it works, because I'm probably going to do more of these on my stream. So we got a variety stream going, and we might as well keep the variety going, right? So, okay, now my Ring camera's saying somebody's at my door. Hold on, y'all. I think it's a delivery. Let me check real quick. I am going to show you this college football trailer again, so let me do that while I'm checking my door. I'll be right back.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill to Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Nice. College football 26. It's coming, y'all. July 10th is the release date. July 10th. So I am going to keep playing this game on my stream. Obviously, when the game comes out, I will purchase it and we'll play some college football 26. And I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to not just do Dynasty this time. I'm going to do Dynasty, Road to Glory, all the different things on there. So should be fun. Should be fun. Let's get back to best ball, though. So what is best ball? If you've never done best ball fantasy, best ball is where you draft a team, and the platform, which the platform I play on is called Underdog. You draft your team, but then Underdog keeps up with all the points and the point system for that season. The best thing about it is once you draft the team, you're done. You don't have to move players around. You don't have to do anything else the rest of the season. You just draft the team and leave it. Because the way Underdog works is you automatically get your highest scoring players from week to week. And that's how you move on and advance with Underdog. So I just checked my door a second ago, and it was Amazon. That's who was at my door. But now I feel like I hear somebody else out there. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me double check real quick and make sure that this is the time of day where somebody's going to come knocking. It will be this time of day. So give me 1 second. I'll play some music for y'all. Here you go. Check this out. Okay, we're good. All right, we'll stop that. So best ball, the reason I like best ball is because of that, what I just said earlier. It's you literally draft the team and you don't have to think about or do anything the rest of the season. Now, most of your fantasy leagues aren't set up that way. Most fantasy leagues are set up to where you have to physically move players around, put players on IR, all the things. But with Underdog, you don't do any of that. I will say that you have to play on Underdog, you have to be 18 or older, and it's not free. Okay, so they have different games you can play, or tournaments. I call them tournaments. Like, let me click on NFL and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Gameplay. Here we go. Now you can see my screen. So right now, just for NFL, because, you know, the NFL drafting season for best ball is just starting. Okay. And a lot of people are already starting to draft for these tournaments. Again, these tournaments don't even start until the NFL season starts. So, but Underdog puts these tournaments on like all the time, right? So this is going to be building up to the new NFL season. Like this one's called the Marathon. So in this one, the highest scoring team wins $100K. So if you're the highest scoring team, if your fantasy team is the highest scoring for the whole season, you'll win $100,000, right? The entry on that one's $15. This one's 20. This one's 25. Best Ball Mania is their biggest tournament. This is the one where people will go for the big bucks, so $2 million to first. I draft some of these, but I probably won't draft these on stream, and I don't draft that many of them because they're $25. You know, I do know people or see people that draft a lot of these, but that's not going to be me. I'm a teacher, y'all. You know, this is kind of how it is. Here's one that's for $500. Not doing that. The one I think is kind of intriguing this year and different, it's called the Eliminator. The Eliminator is $10, $200,000 to first place, right? 20,000 people can enter. Oh, sorry, no, 196,000 can enter. I'll take that back. 20,000 have currently entered. So this one's only 10% full. But if you win it, you're going to win $200K, right? Second place is $100K, third 76,000, fourth 50,000. So the payout structure is pretty cool. I think the payout structure is really good, actually, for fantasy football. But this one's interesting because you'll see here it says round advancement. So the first round, they put you in a pot of 12 other teams, right? So you're going to get up against 12 other players with their teams. After week one, right, to get out of week one, you have to be in the top 6. And then after week one, it goes head to head. So literally you go up against one other team in week 2, and then one other team in week 3, and one other team in week 4. So it's pretty cool and different. And, you know, $200K at the top, that's not bad. So I am going to enter some of these too. I've only entered, I think, one of these so far. But I'll be doing some of these, and I will do some of these on stream. Okay. But a lot of these I'm not going to play because I'm not that interested in them. Like this Superflex, I don't really care about Superflex. So I'm not going to get into all that. Weekly winners I did last year. Had a little bit of success with that, but not much. Weekly winners was actually my favorite tournament last year that I participated in. Didn't do that many of them, but it was fun, you know. And I do fantasy football mainly for fun. If I win any money, that's like the cherry on top for me. But I like the drafting part of this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to draft a Schnauzer. This one is $3. I mean, $3, right? You can buy a coffee for $3. The payout structure on this one's pretty nice. 100K at the top, 50K to second, 35,000 third. I don't know. And I'm just going to show you how a best ball draft works by me doing this draft for myself. Okay. Now I'm also going to, on my screen, I'm going to cut this on so you'll have that. If you're interested in playing on Underdog, you can actually just put in the address I gave you here on my screen. play.underdogfantasy.com/netjunkie. That's my name on Underdog. It's not Positive Perk. So, but if you put in that and go deposit money and play, then I think I get like, I don't know, $10 or something for referring you. So it's like a referral fee thing. But if you're into fantasy football, interested in something like this, maybe the way to go. I don't know. But let's do a draft, and then you can see for yourself if you think it's worth, for you or not. Again, you have to be 18 or older to play fantasy football on Underdog. Okay. So I'm going to enter a draft. This one is going to be 20 seconds. We're waiting on 6 people to get into this draft. If you don't know much about the NFL, what they do is the people that work at Underdog, they go and pull all the players into the drafts, and then based off of based off of data and stats from last year is how they rank them on the Underdog website. So also this changes from week to week, because as people draft, some players move up, some players move down. So that's kind of neat too. What's up, Mikey? How we doing over in the UK today, man? So, again, this is called Underdog Fantasy, and I just thought I would share it with you today so you guys can get an idea of what this of what it looks like. Once the draft actually starts, then I'll be able to click and I'll show you a screen that I'll probably have up more than this main screen, this first screen that we're on, because this is the queue. I can put players in, players I'm interested in, that type of thing. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Mikey says, doing good. Man, I'm doing good, dude. We back at it. We streaming. We just played some Fortnite earlier. We watched the college football 26 trailer. They just dropped that today. That game comes out July 10th. So we watched that a couple times. And now we're drafting a fantasy football team for NFL. So, yeah. This is probably the last thing I do on stream today, because these drafts usually take about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. So I was going to stream till 5 o'clock anyway. So that's how we're going to run it. So yeah, I'm waiting on 2 people, as you can see up here, top right, waiting for 2 people. Now we're just down to waiting on 1. So one more person gets in here, and we are ready to roll. So I'm in position 8. So you'll see here, I'll be drafting in position 8. And this is called a snake draft. So this is what a snake draft looks like. So this is the board I was talking about. So as people pick, you'll see the name get filled in here, and then it goes to the right, comes all the way down. And then once it gets to the last person, then it starts over and then snakes back the other direction. Okay. So if you're not that familiar with the NFL or fantasy football in general and what a snake draft looks like, that's what you're looking at. So that's what we're going to do. All right. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. You'll be able to see people when they draft. You'll see the names change up here. But the majority of the time, as we're drafting, I will have this screen up so you can see all the names popping in. Because I think that's the better screen when you're watching the entire draft thing. Mike says, how's the coin thing going? Mike, it's not. The coin thing just completely died. I figured out that with crypto, if you don't keep that thing moving in the very beginning, it just dies. You have to keep that momentum going, right? But once the momentum stops, it's pretty much dead. So that's how that goes. All right, this guy picked CeeDee Lamb. 6 went with Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm probably going to go receiver here. I'm thinking receiver. Let's see if I want to go receiver or not. Let's see what this guy does. If this guy doesn't go Puka, I'm probably going to go Puka. Because Puka is going to be one of the top receivers. Nah, he got Puka. So do I want Neighbors? Actually, I'm going to go with Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra is one of my favorite players in fantasy. Solid numbers. The guy, he occasionally will get hurt, but it's very rare. But the guy is he's just a good player. He's just really good at what he does. So I like his style of play too when I watch him play football. It's just fun to watch him play. So we're going receiver there. Now this is what the other screen looks like. See, we can see as people pick, the names fill in. So you'll see it snake around here in a second. So first round's almost over. So once G. Smith picks his player, first round will be done. Then we go to round 2, and then it comes back the opposite direction. So this is one of the things I've always enjoyed doing from year to year. Sometimes I do more of it, some years than others. It just depends on what I got going on and how much time I want to put into it, So I was like, heck, I'll share this in my stream. Just give us something else to do on stream. Since we're a variety stream, we can do all kinds of things, not just Fortnite. So, all right, let me see what I'm going to do here. So we've got Amon-Ra. Brock Bowers just went off the board. Let's see what this guy does. I think I'm going to go another receiver, and I'm going to go with Ladd McConkey here. Ladd McConkey is a solid receiver. Probably going to have another phenomenal year. He's going into year 2 of the NFL. So I got a feeling Ladd is I think he's going to light it up, really. The dude he's a unique talent. So we'll go with him. And I'll click back over here so you guys can see everybody else drafting. So you'll see right here, Jay Hemp, he went with 2 running backs, where I went with 2 wide receivers. It really depends on what your preference is when you're drafting. Some people will go, receiver, running back. Some people go 2 receivers. Some people go 2 running backs. Again, it's a preference thing. You'll notice here Brock Bowers is the top tight end. This guy took him with Christian McCaffrey. Not a bad combo there. So I'll be interested to see how Chris McCaffrey's season goes as a whole. Chris McCaffrey is one of my favorite NFL players because he used to be with the Panthers. And I absolutely love watching Chris McCaffrey play. He's just a great talent when it comes to football. Okay. Now, I know Detroit's playing the Vikings, I believe, in Week 17. And these best ball drafts, a lot of times you need to kind of know what the matchups are going into that last week. And I'll explain to you why here in just a second. But hey, what I want to do here. Okay. Devontae, Kyron Williams. Let's go ahead and grab. I think I'm going to get Josh Allen. No, let's get Lamar here. Let's get Lamar Jackson. Premier quarterback. Won the MVP a couple times. Can't go wrong with little Lamar Jackson, right? So go ahead and get our quarterback under our belt. Now we won't draft another quarterback for a while. It'll be probably down rounds 11, 12, 13, somewhere in there. Maybe 10 when we get another quarterback. I'll probably draft 2 quarterbacks, but we'll see. Anyway, what I was saying earlier about Week 17, the way these tournaments are set up, everybody's team stays in the tournament until Week 14. Weeks 15, 16, 17 are what's called the playoffs for fantasy football. And that is what determines if you continue on or not in the tournament. So the goal is to get to Week 17. So a lot of players that do fantasy, they will be looking at the Week 17 matchups. And they'll try to get teams that are going against each other in those matchups, right? All right, who do I want to get next? Do I want a running back? Do I want to go ahead and grab solid running back here? That is a question that I need to answer for myself. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a Mario Hampton here. That gives me a solid running back. Okay. Now, that also gives me 2 players from the same team. So now I've got 2 players from the Chargers. I've got Hampton and I've got McConkey. One strategy in fantasy football is you can go and get the quarterback also for that team. Because I've got the receiver, I've got the running back. Now, do I go quarterback? That's the question. So what I'll do is I'll type in Herbert, who is the starting quarterback for the Chargers. I'll put him in my queue. So that way he's sitting there waiting, right? And if I want to grab him, I will. Now, Lamar Jackson's bye week is 7. Herbert's bye week is 12. So I know I don't have to worry about having the same bye week, because that's one thing you don't really want to do in best ball fantasy is have the same bye weeks at the same positions, because each week they're going to pull points from one quarterback. So you want to have at least one quarterback playing that week, because every team has bye weeks, right? Every team gets a week off. So that's how that works. All right. And I'll probably grab Herbert closer to his ADP. ADP simply means when people are picked in the draft. So it looks like he's picked around 124. And if you look on this screen, you can see right now we're on pick 51. So we're more than double away from getting Herbert at where he's normally picked at. So that's all ADP means, is where people are normally selected in the draft. All right. And I can't remember who the Chargers are playing on week 17. I probably need to look that up. NFL, let's see. Well, if I can type NFL week 17 schedule, there we go. Chargers are playing the Texans. I'll pull that over closer so we can have access to that. So they're playing the Texans. All right, is there anybody from the Texans that I might want? Maybe, possibly. I am going to grab Zay Flowers here. That is the receiver for Lamar Jackson. That's his main guy. So I've got Lamar. Now I'm going to grab Zay. That gives me a little correlation there. So that's good. Not too bad, not bad. I like the way my team is looking so far. It's very balanced. Again, I won't pick another quarterback for a while. I'm probably not going to grab another running back for a while either, unless it's a running back I really like and really think that they could, make a big impact. Like James Conner, he's also one of my favorite running backs because he's very predictable. You know what he's going to do from week to week, unless he gets hurt, right? But normally he's very consistent with his numbers. And those are the players I like to go after. I like to go after players that are very consistent from week to week. Because the players that are up and down every week, it's hard for me to draft those players because I just can't trust them. It's a trust thing. But if I grab James Conner here, which I'm heavily considering doing, if I grab him here, I will not grab another running back for a little while. I'll get back to wide receiver. All right, we got Jordan Addison. So Vikings. Okay, I'm thinking about the week 17 stuff. Yeah, if he doesn't grab Conner here, I'm going to grab him. Because Conner's also a veteran and, again, just very, very predictable. You know what you're going to get out of a player like James Conner. There's no doubts. So I feel good about my running back position now. I feel really good about that. So if you just came into the stream, I'm Positive Perk, and we are drafting a fantasy football team on UnderdogFantasy.com. Underdog is a best ball fantasy website. It is not free, just so you know. It's not free. But they have a lot of different tournaments you can enter into for the NFL season. And this is kind of how I like to play fantasy. I don't do a lot of it, but I do enjoy it. You know, it's fun. And the best thing about best ball is once you get your team built, you don't have to do anything with it the rest of the season. Underdog does the rest for you. So I like that. You just sit back, relax, and look at your numbers from week to week. Mike Evans is here. What's up, Mike? Interesting. We're drafting a fantasy team and Mike Evans shows up. And I might do a stream sometime too where it's just best ball. So I may do one of those as well. Can't get my throat to clear. All right. Hopefully it's cleared out now. All right. What do I want to do next? Let me think. I want to keep going with the receiver. I think I do want to grab another receiver here, but I don't know who I want. So let me click on just the receivers and see who's left. Golden, Ayuk, Darnell Mooney, Cooper Kupp. I like Cooper Kupp. A lot of people are saying Cooper Kupp's washed. I don't think so. I'm going to grab Cooper Kupp here. I don't think he's washed. I think he's still got some football left in him. So I'm going to put him on this fantasy team. I've always liked Cooper Kupp. Again, I like his style of play. I like his work ethic. You never really hear anything crazy about him in the news, you know. So I like that about players. And heck, the pace this draft's going at, we may have time to end the stream with one game of Fortnite, but we'll see. Because I'll be here till 5. So we'll see how it goes. Because this will be the only draft I do today. When it's early in the draft season, I don't like to draft a bunch of stuff too early because they haven't had camp yet. Some players haven't even been signed yet. So there's just, you know, a lot of different reasons for me not wanting to get too heavily involved in drafting until we get closer to camp actually starting. I think I'm going to grab another running back here. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab Skatibo. I think this guy's name. They're saying he's possibly going to be the starter for the Giants. So I'm going to grab him. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's going on, Kaylee? Again, if you're just joining us, we are drafting a fantasy football team on underdogfantasy.com. This is a best ball fantasy website. And this is the way I prefer to play fantasy football. I do have a league that I'm in with friends that I play in every year. But besides that, this is the site I like to use for fantasy football. Oh, my wife's texting me. Let me get a player in the queue here before I respond to her. Let's see. Receiver. I don't know if I'll get Trey Harris. I can try to get Trey Harris, but I don't know if I'll get him or not. If I don't get Trey Harris, I'll go after Rashid Shaheed. How's that? There we go. Yeah, somebody got Trey Harris, so hopefully I'll get Shaheed. I also need a tight end. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we'll take Shaheed there. Now's a good spot in the draft to grab a tight end. So I'm probably going to grab a tight end here. On my next pick, I'm going to try to get Mark Andrews if I can. We'll see. All right. Because with me having Lamar Jackson and the receiver Zay Flowers for the Baltimore, I said Colts, for the Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore Colts, they were around years ago, even before I was. That's an old Baltimore team. Anyway, I don't know why I want to say Colts. Okay, I'm not going to get Andrews. So sometimes it's good to try to match up, correlate your tight end with your quarterback. So not going to get Andrews there. So, actually, I'm going to go with another receiver then. I'm going to go with Christian Kirk. Because one thing I have learned about best ball fantasy, I've learned that it's important to have good receivers. You need solid running backs too, but receivers can really make a difference because each week in best ball, they actually take, I believe it's 3 receivers for points. Let me see. It says down here. Yeah, 3 wide receivers each week, 2 running backs. So it's good to have more receivers than running backs. Because you never know. People get hurt, injuries, that type of thing. Now, my next pick, I'm going to try to get Justin Herbert. He is the next quarterback up on the board to be drafted. I'm hoping people will leave him alone. I'm hoping nobody messes with him. A lot of people in front of me already have 2 quarterbacks. But we'll see. It's no guarantee I'm going to get him, but I would like to get him, but there's no guarantee I will. A lot of running backs coming off the board right now. Okay, Drake May goes. And a lot of people, when they draft in this format, they will try, again, to match up their receivers with their quarterback. So that's one thing I found that people do try to, they try to be, aware of that. And that's kind of how they run it. That's what I do. Not saying it's the right thing to do, but that's where I've seen the little bit of success I've had with this format. That's what I do. Okay, I'm not getting Herbert. So now I got to figure out which other quarterback I would like to have. It's not really going to matter now. So I might grab CJ Stroud. Because I don't think I have I have no tight ends at all. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a tight end here. That gives me at least one tight end. I'm probably going to need 3 tight ends, though, for this team. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. But because I can't get Herbert, I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and get my first tight end out of the way since I couldn't. Now I'm only 5 picks away. What quarterbacks are left? Do I have a receiver I could pair with my quarterback? Goff is gone. Can't get Jared Goff. And Sam Darnold's there for Cooper Kupp, but that's not a great selection either. And of course, Stroud got picked up. I knew that was going to happen, though. I don't know now, quarterback-wise, what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take a flyer on Cam Ward here. Cam Ward is a rookie quarterback coming into the league. Doesn't have any experience in the NFL. But the Titans have had a heck of a time finding a quarterback over the past few years. And Cam is light on his feet. You know, he's good at running the ball. I've watched a little bit of his highlight stuff just to get an idea of how he plays. And he's legit. I mean, he's a good player. But is he NFL starting quarterback caliber type player? You don't know until they get to the NFL usually. The NFL is a different beast. But I'll take a chance on him. Now, the question is, are there any receivers left for the Titans? Tyler Lockett, but I mean, we got another rookie right here. This guy's a rookie. Yeah. So he might get some playing time, but no guarantees there. Tyler Lockett's coming from Seattle. He's also a possibility. I have to make a decision on that one. And I may just run Cam by himself without anybody from his team. I may just let him go. In fantasy, they call it when you pick the quarterback and you don't match anybody with that quarterback from their team, they call that running your guy naked. I don't know who came up with that, but that's what they call it. And that's probably what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab Roschon Johnson on my next pick because I haven't really actually, let me get Algier. Algier, I think, is the better, more dependable back here. So, yeah, we'll go Algier. All right, so we got Lamar Jackson, Cam Ward at quarterback, Amarian Hampton, James Conner, Scattaboo, Tyler Algier at running back, and then our receivers are Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ladd McConkey, Zay Flowers, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, Christian Kirk, and at tight end, Tyler Warren. And I have, how many picks do I have left? Let's see here. I have 5 picks remaining. 5 picks left. And the way time's going, this will be the last thing we do on stream today. I figured that would take at least 35 minutes, 40 minutes to do a draft. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today and watching me play Fortnite and do all the stuff. Okay, and the next question is, do I don't want to do my tight end deal here. Okay, Tyler Warren has a bye week 11. Do I want to go another receiver, running back? I don't need a quarterback, so let's get that off the board. I think I'm just going to go 2 quarterbacks for this team, because I believe that's all I'm going to need. Okay, it's my pick. Dobbs, Thielen, Robinson. Actually, let's go Alec Pierce. I've read a lot of good things about Alec Pierce, so I got a feeling I'm going to be drafting him quite a bit. Another question mark for the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts, is the quarterback position. You're going to see here that Anthony Richardson is you have Richardson and you have Daniel Jones. Okay. Let's pull these up. So Richardson is projected to be the starter. As you can tell here, he's projected to have 277 points total for the whole NFL season. But Anthony Richardson also has a tendency to get hurt. He's not stayed healthy any season he's played. So some people are drafting Daniel Jones over Richardson. So far in my draft, I've got 2 players from the Colts. I've got Pierce and Tyler Warren at tight end. So if I wanted to, I could go 3 QBs here and throw Richardson in the mix. And even if he gets hurt, who cares, right? Not going to really affect my team one way or the other, because I've got two solid quarterbacks that I think will be okay, right? They don't have a record of getting hurt. Cam Ward's a rookie, so we don't know what he's going to do. I mean, he may get hurt, he may not. Who knows? You never know what a rookie's going to do in their first season. I mean, look at Jaden Daniels last year. Nobody expected him to take off the way he did, but he did. So, but I think for this team, I'm going to grab Anthony Richardson, pair him up with Pierce and Warren here. If this guy doesn't take him. And he didn't, so that's fine. So I'm going to have 3 QBs for this team, which is fine. All right, so I'm not going to need Jones. I am going to grab one of these receivers, either Lockett or Ellick. I'm not sure how he says his last name. Ayamaner? I don't know. So I'm either going to grab one of these 2 guys, because I got Cam Ward at quarterback. So we're done with the quarterback position now for sure. Now, the only question I have in my mind is, do I want... I've only got 3 picks left. So I have to decide, do I want 3 tight ends? Or does I want to go 2 tight ends? So I have to make that decision as well. And Ja'Tavion Sanders had a really good ending season, or into his season last year. That's what I was trying to say. So I think I'm going to snag him at one of these spots for tight end. But before I do that, I think I need to grab a running back. Yeah. I need to grab one more running back. Question is who? Marshawn Lloyd, Jarquez Hunter. I have been hearing some good things about Jarquez Hunter, possibly. Brashard Smith might be a possibility. Blake Corum, he's a backup. So we know he's going to get playing time. So is Jerome Ford. I'm going to actually grab Jerome Ford. I don't think I've drafted any of Jerome Ford yet. So I'm going to grab him. Because he's very, you know what you're getting with him too. He usually has 1 or 2 weeks where he just kind of does his thing, you know. I call it a blow up week where they come out of nowhere and they just have a really good week. All right, 2 picks remaining. 2 picks left, and then we'll wrap up the stream for today. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. It's been fun. We streamed today from 2 to 5. And I actually started probably around 2:10, 2:15, something like that. But we'll be streaming again tomorrow. My wife is off work tomorrow, but she also is in a class tomorrow. So she's taking an online class and working on a project in her quilting room, or sewing room. So I know I'll be streaming for sure. Oh, somebody took my tight end. So I'm going to grab the Tennessee Titan tight end because I've got Cam Ward, the quarterback. So I might as well grab the tight end as well. As long as this guy doesn't snag him, I doubt he will because he's already got 3 tight ends. So, yeah, we're good. That's what I figured. Okay. All right. Looking good there. I think I have 1 pick left. Yep, 1 pick left. Now, I have to decide, do I go 3 tight ends? I don't think I'm going to go 3. I think I'm going to stick with 2. Do I get another running back or another receiver? I'm probably going to grab another receiver. Because another thing I figured out with best ball is you can never have enough receivers. So let's just end this with a receiver. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is going to kind of make the decision for us because we said we wanted to get either Lockett or Ellick here. So I'm going to get one of these 2 guys. I just got to decide which one I want. Because, again, that puts a receiver from the Titans with our Titans quarterback. That just kind of makes sense. Lockett has the better projection. Ellick is a rookie. Question mark, right? I know what Lockett's done in the past. I know what he's capable of doing. So I think I'm just going to go with the more dependable. The guy that I know, I'm going to go with Lockett. Because I just know his playing style and all that stuff, you know. So, not sure what his role will be yet in Tennessee, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. He'll be on the field. How much he'll be on the field, I don't know, but he will be on the field. So that's how a fantasy draft works, y'all. That is the last pick that I had. So if you look down here, you'll notice it's coming all the way back down. And once it gets back down to the first person that picked, they get the last pick of the draft as well. And then the draft is over. Okay. And then I'll show you kind of after that what it looks like. Where your picks end up and all that stuff. And then we'll wrap up the stream. Okay, I think the last pick was made. Sometimes it doesn't show the last pick. So now I just go back to drafts. The draft's over, completed. And then you can see the ones I picked already. I've done like 16 of these Schnauzer drafts. So if I click here, you'll see this is the one we just did. Right? So this shows you the entire team. So I got to go in and fill in some information here. I like to label my drafts so I know exactly who I picked on that team. So basically with this Schnauzer, I have 16 teams, 16 different teams, and a shot at the 100K. So that's how that works, right? Again, top prize is 100K. And that's it. And so then Underdog does the rest. I don't do anything else after that, right? Because the draft is over. I got my team. NFL season starts, and it just tournament runs. So that's how I do it, y'all. Should be fun. All right, let me grab some music to get us out of here. And we will call it a day. How's that sound? Oh, I didn't click it enough. Click it. There we go. I appreciate everybody being here. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. Do something positive, Reach out to other people. Put a smile on your face. Do all the things. Because look, y'all. Look, there's enough negativity in the world. We know this. Let's bring the positivity. And if you do that, you'll make a difference in somebody's life. So I appreciate you being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm not sure the exact time. I can pretty much tell you it'll probably be, I might split it up again and do 2 separate streams, or I might do one long stream like I did today. But we'll see. Not sure which way I'm leaning. See what I'm feeling like when I wake up in the morning, too. Sometimes I base it off of that. So, anyway, hope you have a fantastic day. And whatever you do, please, whatever you do, don't forget, you are enough. Later.
Welcome to the positive. Forget about the negative. This is where you belong. Now sit back, you found your home. Found your home. Welcome to the positive. Forget about the negative. This is where you belong. Now sit back, you found your home. Found your home. Found your home. Welcome to the positive. Forget about the negative.